What's up guys, Sergio here. Today I'm back with another video, and this time we're going to be looking at a new calf training program that I've just started. This one is a little bit different than what I've been doing as of late. If you guys have seen my training series, specifically episodes 2, 3, and 4, you can see the previous calf workouts that I've been doing in order to build up my calves. But now I'm doing something a little bit different, and I think it's going to be pretty effective in building my calves and make them a little bit bigger. The big difference here is really the philosophy of how I work my calves. It involves me slowing down the rhythm or the pace a little bit and really focusing on getting a really good contraction. So that means getting full range of motion when doing these calf exercises. So the muscles that I'm going to be working specifically are going to be the gastrocnemius, the soleus, and the anterior tibialis. So the gastrocnemius and the soleus both make up the calf muscle. We primarily think of the gastrocnemius when we think of calves, but actually the soleus is also a part of the calf, and it kind of lies somewhat underneath. But by building up both of these muscles, as well as the anterior tibialis, which is found on the front, on the shin of your leg, you're going to be able to develop a really nice sized calf and get a really good look as far as your calves go. So let's look at the first exercise. The first exercise is going to be the standing calf raise machine, and this machine is going to work the gastrocnemius. So pretty much any exercise where you're standing and you're doing calf raises, that's going to be targeting your gastrocnemius. The big take home when doing the standing calf raise machine is really making sure you get really good depression of the heel. So I'm lowering my heel as low as possible when doing the calf raise, getting a really good stretch, kind of pausing somewhat at the bottom, and then raising my heel as high as I can. I'm going to be doing 5 sets of 15 reps with this. And even though the pace is a little bit slower, it's actually better because I'm not doing any kind of bouncing, which would take away from making the muscle work itself. The next exercise I want to do is the seated calf raise machine, and this is primarily going to be working the soleus. So pretty much any kind of calf raise exercise where the knee is bent or you're seated, that's going to be primarily working your soleus. The same concept is going to be applied as I did with the standing calf raise machine. I'm going to make sure that I get really good depression of my heel, bringing it down as low as I can, getting a really good stretch at the bottom. And I'm going to pause a little bit at the bottom, and then I'm going to raise my heel as high up as I can to get that really, really tight contraction. With both the seated and the standing calf raise machine, it's all about dropping the heel as low as possible and then raising it as high as you can in order to get full range of motion and a maximal contraction in the calves. Both of these I'm going to do for 5 sets, and they're going to be supersetted together. But I still have one more exercise that I'm also going to superset with these two. And that last one is going to be the donkey anterior tibialis raise. This muscle is located on the front side of my leg, so along my shin bone or my tibia. This is a muscle that is neglected and that a lot of people don't think about working, but it plays a very important role in giving your calf that big full look. So the anterior tibialis raise is going to be done off the seated calf raise machine, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop my toes or point my toes down as much as I can, so doing a plantar flexion, and then I'm going to pull my toes as high up as possible back towards my knee, doing a dorsiflexion, and I'm going to do this for 25 reps. Now the reason why I'm doing higher reps for this exercise is because I'm not using any weight. But believe me, just because I'm not doing any weight doesn't mean I'm getting a good workout in. Doing anterior tibialis raises is not going to require a lot of weight. One, because we don't usually use this, or people usually don't work this muscle, so it's not going to be necessary to add a lot of weight. But when you are ready, there are different exercises that you can do to add weight or add a little bit more resistance, but I'll cover that in another video. So after I've completed those 3 exercises, I'm going to move on to my other calf raise exercise, which is going to be a single leg calf raise using the leg press machine. And the reason why I like to do single leg calf raises off the leg press machine is because it is a great way to isolate just the calf without working any other muscle, as well as allows me to keep maximal tension on the calf muscle. In order to do this exercise, it's going to be the same concept that I apply with the standing calf raise and with the seated calf raise. I'm going to drop my heel as far down as I can, and then I'm going to bring it back up as high as possible. I'm going to do 3 sets of 15 reps with this exercise. Now, as far as frequency goes, it's going to be just like I did on my previous calf program, where I'm going to train it 3 times a week. So I'm going to do this exact workout 2 times a week, and then for the 3rd time, I'm just going to do standing calf raises and seated calf raises for 3 sets, 15 reps apiece. By having this much frequency, it's going to allow for my calves to really grow. And I believe that you need to work your calves more than once a week, because they're the type of muscles that are used to high endurance and high use, so it's going to require a lot of volume if you really want them to grow. Alright guys, well, hopefully you guys did like this video. I encourage you guys to go and try out these exercises and let me know what you think. If you guys did like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.